What's up, YTPC? Uncle Willie coming to you from the coop, from the south side. Friday, as y'all know. Could be someone else's Saturday already. But I am smoking my Friday Savinelli. It's not branded, but it's just in spirit a Friday Savinelli. The Romalusite 673. And this happens to have a beautiful stem. It's one thing I like about smoking pipes. You can pick the pipe you want. If they have more than one, you can click on it and look at it as close as you can through a picture of the online. And sometimes you can detect if there's any fills or anything in it. And you can look at the stem and get the one that's got the most bursting colors that are together or whatever. If they only got one pipe then and you want it, that's the one you're getting. But if they've got 6 of these, you can check out all 6 until you find the one you want. Add to cart. 3 to 4 days later, you're smoking it. So, being that it's a matches pipe, got to use the old Zippo to light it. I don't think he had a pipe insert. I think he used just a regular insert that came with it. And this is my Armor one with the engraved flag. And in it, some Haunted Bookshop cake. Plus I have probably about 1 ounce, maybe a little less, of the regular. This is from 2 of 21. A buddy of mine, I asked him if he could bring a sample of this last year. I asked him if he could bring a sample of it up to Boswell's when we were meeting one Friday. I wanted to revisit it, and he brought me a sample, all right. He brought me that half-pint jar full, or pint jar. That's one. It's a big fat jar, wide mouth. It probably had at least a good 10 in it. And he had bought it bulk. He bought a pound or 2 in bulk. And it's the same thing. It's you buy it bulk or you buy it into 10. There really ain't no difference because it's just a burley blend. I mean, there's nothing really to think about with this blend. You just light it and go. That's one reason Matches liked it so much. I watched one of his videos one time. He said, fucking assholes. He said, I didn't set out to be a burly man. He said, it just happened. Once he started smoking this, it was just so easy to smoke all the time. Nothing to think about, just pack your bowl and smoke it. He said, it's so easy to just pack a bag full of this in the morning, fill your lighter and go. I agree. I probably should smoke it more, but I like variety. But anyway, between the two, the cake and the regular, the ribbon cut, the cake, this is from April, but the cake is maybe it's because it's newer. But man, is it sour. I mean, it's just sour. which they gave me a big old brownie, and there's probably maybe a bowl there, and I've had 2 or 3 bowls out of it already. But it's still moist. If you're one of those people that dry your tobacco, you would dry this. It's moist, but it's smoking fine if you're not talking while you're smoking. That's really, really sour. This has lost some of the aroma. Still sour. I don't know why I don't smoke it more often. Once I smoke it, I'm like, damn, I need to smoke this. But then I put it away and forget about it. It's a good blend. I mean, it's just a semi, it's a codger type blend, and it's just good. And it's one of those, you like it or you don't. There's really no in between of like, let me smoke another bowl and decide. Well, that means you don't like it. It's that simple. Either you do or you don't. And it's no big deal if you like it. It's no big deal if you don't like it. Don't matter to me one way or the other. I'd like to hear your input on it, but it ain't gonna make me change my mind. I only had 1 new subscriber name show up, and my numbers only went up by 1, so YouTube not holding out on me. And it's the Lovettsville Piper. Thank you, and I welcome you. I called about my about the mobile lounge, and they said the parts are on order. The guy put me on hold and checked on the status, and he said this is the best news I've gotten from trying to track parts down all morning. He said it's giving me an ETA of mid next week, which he said, you know, with the auto workers strike, because they had to order it from Jeep. Of course, Jeep had to get it from Jeep. Jeep is on strike. And I didn't think about that, because I do have a Facebook friend that works at the Jeep plant in Detroit, I think. And I saw him on Facebook with showing pictures of them out there on strike with their signs up and everything. So thanks to Lucas and his friends, so at least a week out to get my part, maybe more. If they come to a decision or whatever anytime soon, that might be sooner, but right now we're looking at least a week before I get the parts. Go on, little buddy, I don't have nothing. Sorry. Dirty little rascal. Little rain overnight, he's been out there digging. He was just eating. Then he come up here just cause I'm outside. You can't feed them every time you come out. You gotta let them live on their own sometimes. I know some of y'all don't care about squirrels or groundhogs or other wild animals, possums and whatnot. I do. I'm an ex-hunter. I used to hunt for food, not for horns or trophies or whatever. If I got a nice buck, then yeah, that was a bonus. but I used to go hunting for food. Used to squirrel hunt, but now I don't think I could shoot one of them if I wanted to. And they say a fed squirrel is a dead squirrel. So that's why I don't feed them every day. I do have a bird feeder, or 2 bird feeders out there. And the squirrels get into one of them. I can't avoid it unless I do get one of them contraption things that goes around it. It's only a couple dollars worth of sunflower seeds. They eat it, then when it's gone, it's gone. I wait a couple weeks before. I don't keep filling it to keep them, spoiled or anything. I make them dig up what I gave them last week, and I don't give it to them. And now they got a cat over there trying to prowl on the one squirrel. We got about a half a dozen or so wild cats running around. And they like chasing the squirrels, but haven't seen them caught one yet. So, got a question for you. I was going to let this question be my 500 sub giveaway, because I'm almost there. And I want to thank you guys. I can't say especially the new or the older, because all of y'all are contributed to my numbers going up. And right now I am at 493. And I appreciate each and every one of you all the same. So I got a question for you. It's really a 2-part question. What is your favorite season and why? I'll go first. My favorite season is fall. No doubt about it, fall. A warm pipe in your hand on a nice, brisk, cool morning. The leaves are changing. It gives you some scenery. You might have to put a hoodie on, or at least a long sleeve shirt. Cup of hot coffee, espresso, whatever your choice. But a hot beverage could be tea. I like hot tea also. Even hot chocolate with some blends would go good together. But it's so welcome to come outside on a nice brisk morning, like I say, with a hoodie or whatever. You light your pipe up and you puff on it a few times to get it a little warm. Not hot, but warm. And it sort of like warms your hands up a little bit. And you got your hot coffee, sipping on it, looking at the trees. It's so much better coming out and getting refreshed from a cool morning than it is in springtime, where you come out and get refreshed on a warm morning. Warm just doesn't refresh me, because then the bugs are out, the mosquitoes are out. In the fall, at least the bugs are they're less and less of them. And then after the first freeze or the second freeze, the mosquitoes have gone back to hell where they belong. I mean, it's just so enjoyable to sit out on a cool morning than it is to sit out on a warm morning. So my favorite season is fall. And the reason being is because of the cool weather. You've been hot all summer. 100 degrees, swamp ass, everything that But then you come out on a cool morning, all your troubles go away. Like I say, you light your pipe, you get it a little warm, it feels good, your coffee, your tea, whatever it is. I wouldn't mind reading some of y'all's comment of saying what you like better. Winter, spring, summer, or fall. And then why? Got to be 1,000 different reasons why somebody likes a season other than the season that you like. And the beauty about this question, there's no wrong answer. There's no wrong answer. You can answer it any way you want to answer it. And it's not wrong. We can't disagree on this. There's no way that you can offend me by you liking a season other than mine. There's no wrong answer. I freaking love it. So you know, until next time, remember, if you stay ready, you don't have to get ready, no matter what season it is. And with that being said, until next time, you know what to do. Stuff them and pop them.